of the highlights of the Broncos' 72-66 final tonight inside of Capel Arena. Glad to have you with us courtside. Andrew Chapman alongside the head coach, Luke DeLessio. And Coach Luke, this became a game down the stretch. Claflin was able to force some turnovers, create some buckets, but you guys hit the critical free throws there down the stretch when you needed them, and had a little bit of limited depth as well with some of the fouls. So all these different elements came together in the final few moments. And how do you think your guys handled the fight tonight?
You know, our defense let us down some in the second half. They were scoring too easy, and then we're fouling. So the thing is, it was going to be a tough game, especially when you know, Simmons is in foul trouble, Leo's in foul trouble, DeMarco fouls out. We gave some opportunities to guys who usually don't play much. You know, I was just disappointed how we turned the ball over too easy down the stretch, and we have to be a little tougher than that.
Caleb Coleman, we're getting ready to talk to him, our player of the game tonight. He gave you some 10 points over the first 12 that you had, came out of the game firing, and finishes with 18 tonight. Back in the starter role for this one, and what'd you like just out of what you saw with his play early on?
You know, Caleb is a really good scorer. He can score so many different ways, and I gotta continue to find ways to get him shots. You know, so you know, because he can knock down open shots, he can drive to the basket. Now he's got his pull-up, so he's gotten better and better. So I need to maybe do some post-ups with him and find more ways to get him more shots in the game.
We keyed in on the rebound battle as a big thing going into this game. Claflin is the top rebounding team in the conference this year, and you guys won the offensive battle 12-11. You were -2 when it was all said and done. And what were some of the big things you guys told your team as a coaching staff going in that you needed to do to handle that Claflin rebounding?
You know, the rebounding is big because they pride themselves on rebounds. That's what they do best. They average 40 rebounds a game. You know, we were trying to win that battle, trying to limit them. We're too talented a team to give them multiple shots on the offensive glass, and then we need some, you know, offensive rebounds for us to get some easy putbacks or make them, you know, play defense some more. You know, that part was big, and also what we call roll call is got to keep them out of transition. We can't let them have transition baskets because we want to make it a half-court game, and unfortunately they got out and ran a little bit better in the second half than they did in the first half, but that was because of our defense. Our defense just wasn't quite sharp in the second half.
We had heard about the vertical of Fletcher. We'd seen it on display this year, but hadn't really gotten the big highlight dunk from him yet. I know he's won some dunk contests in the past. How do you grade Fletcher's jam tonight? That was a big.
That was a really nice dunk because the thing about it, besides being a nice dunk, you got to remember he's dead tired near the end of the game.
Sure.
You know, because he's got to play so many minutes. Matter of fact, he lost that ball right in the half court because he's exhausted. And I need him to do so much. He's got to break pressure. He's got to set us an offense. He's got to score. So and he's got to play defense. But you know, he's a terrific player for us.
All right. Well, a well-rounded game tonight for the Broncos as they hold off the tough rush there at the back half of the game from Claflin. And now let's talk to one of our players of the game. Travis is courtside with Caleb Coleman. Travis.